window, off the floor, nothing but net.
They're trying. Let me just break it down for you like this. I can summarize everything up in simply 2 words. You lost.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Yeah, you already know. Accountability is greater than entertainment. For sure it is. Poindexter Lounge, I see you out there, player. I see you. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you do.
Way to go, Poindexter. Check out this clip. Thank you, Poindexter Lounge.
I know daylight savings time just happened, but did we go back in time like 3 months? Like, I know 2020 has been kind of weird, but did something happen that reversed like the space-time continuum and we're like back 3 months ago when, you know, Andy Signore and Jody's Corner actually took up time and space here on the Poindexter Lounge? Because I thought we'd moved on to that, but I guess not. So I will just say welcome to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett. It is good to have you with me in the lounge this evening. I didn't plan on making this video when I woke up this morning, but you know what? Yeah, it's par for the course. Well, I guess we'll do it. And so I wanted to address some things. But look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. The Poindexter Lounge is actually a place where we can get together and talk about all the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that you like, then please hit that subscribe button, because tonight's video is not going to be a indicator of what this channel is all about, but it is going to be some stuff that I do feel that I need to address, just because things were addressed to me today. And, you know, sometimes you just got to say, that's interesting. And so I'm glad that you've joined me tonight, because I find this, at this point, guys, I find this comical. I find it pretty hilarious that that people who have once been powerful, once had some kind of acclaim and something to their name, have fallen so low that they feel the need to somehow address me, a little guy who's got, you know, around 10,000 subscribers. But you know what? I don't want to downplay us, actually, because we've got a great community here. We've got a great community of people, and the people here are very involved. They love the channel. They love what we stand for. We have a lot of fun, and I'm going to talk about that, about what our channel is about, in contrast to the people who apparently can't get us out of their brain. But like I said, welcome to the Poindexter Lounge. I would hope that you would subscribe to the channel and that you come along and have a good time with us. All right, because that's what we're all about. Now, all of you know that for the last few months, unless you, I don't know, just didn't know we existed, there's been this whole thing with Ray Fisher. And Ray Fisher has come forth. He's revealed some information. But he hasn't revealed all of it, right? And so I think that's smart. And Ray, if you're watching, look, man, we love you. We stand with you. And look, I'm not going to make any excuses for that. I'm not going to backpedal on that because somebody doesn't like what Ray Fisher did or what Ray Fisher said, or because some article got taken down by Forbes, or because some lawyers for Joss Whedon got upset finally that, you know, things were happening and things were moving forward and people were saying things, or that, you know, an article's author was fired or let go, or maybe he quit. Like, maybe, I haven't even heard anybody pose that question. Maybe Faruqi quit. Maybe he said, look, I don't want to deal with this job. Maybe he walked out. We don't know. There's a lot of things we don't know, but guess what? That's okay, because it's not for you and me to know everything. And, you know, especially when there's like legal matters and there's stuff going on behind the scenes and there's going to be little bits of information that come out that we can be privy to, that we can understand and know. But then there's always going to be things that are kept for later, right? That only certain eyes can see, that only certain people will have access to. And that's the way it works. That's the way the world works. I know you want to know everything. I know I want to know everything. We want all the information now. We don't want to wait. And we feel that, like, sometimes if we're not given all the information up front, that somehow it's being withheld from us, or maybe people are being deceitful or lying. But see, my grandma, who I love very dearly, my grandmother, who can be seen here.
Welcome to the Poindexter Lounge. I'm Enosh's grandma, and I say yes, release the SNYDER cut.
That's right. That's right. That's my grandma, and even my grandma knows, right? And some may say, yes, Enosh, well, you've indoctrinated even your grandmother into the SNYDER cult. Whatever. You know what? She's along here with me. That's fine with her. But the thing is like, my grandmother once told me something, and it stuck with me for a long time. Said, always tell the truth, but you don't have to volunteer every bit of information you know. And a smart person doesn't. A smart person doesn't volunteer every bit of information they know, because sometimes you need to be able to keep those things back for the right time. And when the right time comes, you reveal those things and you put those things out there. And so it's been no secret that we've supported Ray Fisher. Now, a couple of months ago, 3.5 months ago or so, my good friend Ryan tweeted me one day. I remember exactly where I was when it happened, and actually had the ability to show him where I was standing a couple weeks ago. But I was standing there, and he tweeted me. And he said, "Congratulations on the tweet by Ray Fisher." I went, "What are you talking about?" I had no idea. Had no idea that I had been tweeted out by Ray Fisher, because Ray Fisher had seen a part of a video that I made in standing up for him, because both Andy Signore and Jody's Corner had decided that they didn't like Ray anymore, because Ray was not paying attention to them, because Ray wouldn't give them any exclusives. He wouldn't talk to them. He wouldn't acknowledge them. And they kept harassing him to the point where he finally blocked them. And they can get mad all they want. But what we've learned since then is basically these two are notorious for blocking everybody else. They've blocked half of Twitter already, because they don't want anybody with an opposing view to even have a word in edgewise. They're just about hearing their own voices. That's why they like each other, because their voices can rattle and echo through the eons, because there's not much there. There's not much substance to what's going on between their heads. And so Ray saw a little bit of a video I did. I did a video that was a reaction. It was a commentary on a video that Jody and Andy had done. And I simply, in that, I heard something. I heard something that I was not expecting to hear. And I felt, and I still feel to this day, and I know that many of you have heard it, and many of you feel and have heard the same thing that I heard. And that was, we heard Jody use a slur against Ray Fisher. Now, I know, look, you can slow it down. You can send me messages all you want and say, let's slow down, and look, you can see what it says, and blah, 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 blah. You're not going to change my mind, because, like I said today, if someone had said, Enosh, you said this, you know what I would simply do? I would have simply made a video or put out a statement that said, hey guys, you know me, right? I go back, watch my videos, watch my reactions to people, watch how I deal with people on a daily basis, and you'll see what my personality is about, what my character is about, that I'm not using a bunch of derogatory slurs against people. Am I perfect? No, I've probably said a couple of things about movies that I didn't like on this channel. I've probably said a couple of things about actors that I didn't like. But you know what? I've never used either racial slurs against somebody. I've never used sexual slurs against people. Okay, that is just derogatory, just crude things. Yeah, I may have said, "Hey, I don't like them," or I may have put out something that said that I didn't like this person in this role or that role or whatever. Okay, opinions are fine. You can have opinions. I don't have a problem with Jody and Andy or anybody else having opinions about the Snyder Cut or anything else. Look, if you don't want to see the Snyder Cut, don't watch it. It's as simple as that. I mean, you're going to have to get HBO Max if you want to watch it. I mean, unless you pirate it, and I would really hope that you wouldn't do that. I really hope that if you don't want it, that you're just going to pirate it just to see it. But, you probably will. If you're that type of person. But the thing is, like, if you don't want to see it, if you don't like it, nobody is sitting you in front of a screen and forcing you to watch it. So have your opinion. God knows I got my opinions about movies that other people don't share. And it's okay. It's all right. But when you start attacking people just left and right and just like using slurs against them, that's a little different. And like I said, I would have put out something and said, look, guys, look at my track record. Right? That's what I would have done. Look at my track record, make your own decisions. But I'm telling you, this is not what I said. It may have sounded like this, whatever. That's what I would have done. That's not what they chose to do. They chose to double down. They chose to make videos yelling and screaming and yelling over each other and getting, cash apps and all kinds of donations, getting people all stirred up, right? Making more derogatory slurs, saying things about me. Apparently I look like Larry Bird. I don't know how that happened, but I actually, and I was kind of disappointed because I was looking for, my wife bought me a Larry Bird pop vinyl action figure, and I can't find it right now. It's somewhere in the house, but that's fine. You want to call me Larry Bird? I said before, Larry Bird's a well-decorated NBA basketball player. So call me whatever you want to call me. That's fine. But I mean, the things that were said about me, about things that, Jody wanted to do to my esophagus, sexually, talking about all these Snyder people, about how he wanted body parts of his to rest on our chins and all those things. That's not the kind of thing that you say if you're trying to say that you haven't made those kind of statements. Fair enough. And so today, like, I haven't talked about that stuff for 3 months. I made a statement. You can find it on the channel. It's a little over an hour long. I made my statement. I went over the thing in detail because, look, I don't got time to dwell on this kind of stuff, right? And I've had plenty of people say, Enosh, when are you going to say something about Andy again? I got nothing to say about Andy. When are you going to say something about Jody again? I got nothing to say about Jody. I don't watch their stuff. I don't pay attention to their stuff. And I can say that honestly. I'm not like hoarding out, seeing what Jody and them have to say. I just don't care anymore. And it's been 3 months. It's been 3 months since we've legitimately said anything about them, Now, I say that because this last weekend, Andy put out a video because of Ray putting out this symbol and talking about how he was unafraid. And I put out a video that dealt with this. And I said, hey, we support Ray Fisher. We're still going to support Ray Fisher. We believe in what he's doing. It doesn't matter to me what's going on right now. I believe that Ray is systematically doing things in the right way. I've talked with people off air, people that are involved, and I've had conversations, and I believe Ray. I believe that Ray has a point and is making a point, and we'll get to that point. It's just not going to be in your time, Andy. It's just not in your time. You don't get to dictate when he comes out with this stuff. And I think that's fair enough. It's not. But, Andy broke the silence between us all and put this out, and decided that he was going to bring me up in one of his videos, because he didn't like the title of my video because I put Ray Fisher, explosive Forbes interview, and I put, that he set off an explosion of truth, because I do believe that it's the truth. That's my belief, and I have the right to believe that. You have the right to believe whatever you want to believe. It's all good, man. It's all good. No beef, no foul. So I did a video this week and addressing this. And in that, like, I'm not mad at him. He can do whatever he wants to do. He can say whatever he wants to say. And all I said was, you know what? Look, let's put all this to the side. Let's end all this. Let's bring an end to all this once and for all. No panels. No my guys versus your guys, right? No yelling and screaming over each other and everybody trying to get a word in edgewise because we all thought of something, because that's what, that's what happens. Everybody's got something probably good to say, but we end up talking over each other and it just becomes a big, shouting fest. I said, Andy, you let me know. I will be glad to have you on the Poindexter Lounge and we can have a one-on-one conversation. And I mean that. And honestly, guys, that's still on the table, because I don't hate Andy Signore. I have said many times, I've enjoyed Andy Signore's content in the past. I like Andy when Andy's being Andy. I like Andy when he was doing stuff like his second channel with his kids and watching Back to the Future and Ferris Bueller's Day Off and having that, because it reminds me of my own family. It reminds me of me watching movies with my own family and having fun doing stuff like that. And but that's not the kind of content he's doing. He's literally making videos talking about, like he's got to make stuff about the drama. He literally did a video talking about, like, he's trying to find the balance because he knows people love the drama and he wants to make sure to get the clicks and views. I mean, there's no even hiding behind that. But regardless, that's his channel. He can make whatever kind of content he wants. He can make, and I just don't care. But when you start bringing me up, then, then I got to say something. And so this is what kind of came up today. I was minding my own business, and this came up today. And it is what it is, guys. But this is a guy, or I'm assuming it's a guy. I could be totally wrong, but I'm guessing it's a guy. I don't really know much about him. But Superior Shigari just sent out a tweet to him, was talking to him because there was apparently this video that he did with another SNYDER fan with Garza. A lot of you guys know Garza, and apparently he had Garza on. He didn't have me on. He had Garza on, and that's fine. And I haven't watched this video, so I don't know what they got into, because I like I said, I paid attention to it. I didn't really even know this video existed until all this went down today. And this Superior Shigari is actually somebody who supports Andy and said, look, if there is no evidence, then reserve your judgment until after the investigation. Simple. The court of public opinion isn't an actual court. Once you reveal all you have, that means you're giving lawyers an opportunity to build a defense against you. And that's what I agree on. He's not giving the opportunity for people to come against him. Ray is putting his stuff together in the way that it should be. Because lawyers don't care if the client is right or wrong. Plus, I have never accused you of being a rapist. Because, like, Andy, I know you're watching, because you can't help but watching. So I would just like to tell you something. I would like to clear up a couple of things. I know that there are people out there who hate you, man, who can't stand you, who go after you about your Me Too situation and all that stuff. Look, man, I don't care about that. That has nothing to do with anything I've ever talked to you about. So I want you to know that right up front. I don't care about that. I don't have any beef with you about what you did or what you didn't do. Look, if certain allegations are true that you did things while you were married, you got to deal with that stuff, not me. Right? That's none of my business. Unless you bring that up to me, that's none of my business. That's on you. But I have never called you a rapist. I've never called you names regarding that whole situation and the Me Too situation. Never even brought that up. Has nothing to do with me. Second of all, I have never brought up the fact that you came out with the video and this whole thing about the Snyder Cut was dead and that you were wrong about it. You keep defending things to me and to others that we're not even bringing up. I understand you're self-conscious about some of these things, and I understand you're self-conscious about the fact that there are people who attack you for those things. But from the very first time we ever spoke together on Max's channel, I've told you I was a fan of yours. I just wanted you to do better. And I don't understand why anyone can go to your channel, look up and down it, and see that, like, you say that you don't have a problem with Zack Snyder. You say that you don't have a problem with Snyder fans. It's just the cult. But the reality is, man, you got a list of videos that are just nothing but negative towards Snyder, or negative towards the Snyder cut, or negative towards Snyder fans. You could say it's the cult all you want, but you don't make that distinguish. You don't distinguish that. You just put out all this stuff about people. And they're people. And then you sit back and you act like you're surprised when people get upset at that. Well, I'm not surprised. But it is what it is. But this superior Shigari says, look, I've never called you racist. I've never called you a rapist, whatever. I'm sorry. I didn't pass such judgment on you because by the time I knew you, you already proved your innocence. That's the same here. Now, how do I get involved in this? I don't know. But he says, I'd offer the same advice to Ray. He says it's different for him because he was actually there and had an overwhelming number of witnesses. And then Andy says, I implore you, watch this back and forth, and then post this video. Snyder, Zack Snyder fan defends Ray Fisher. And then Superior says, I implore you to accept Poindexter Lounge's invitation to come on the show and have a one-on-one discussion, if indeed you believe what you say. Well, they tagged me in it. So I said, hey, I'm always down to have a conversation. To which Andy says, well, when you want to be fair and accept Jody's word that he didn't say gay, Fisher, and apologize publicly and tag Ray, sure. Until then, no thanks. And then he says that was not an invite to have a dialogue about it here. But then, like, if you follow this, and we're not going to read the whole thing because it literally went on and on and on, and he accused me of things and says things about me. And honestly, I kept my cool. You guys can go to my Twitter. You guys can find the whole conversation if you want to have the whole conversation, and that's fine. Here's where I had a problem. He started bringing up stuff that had to do with, the whole time that we were talking about this stuff back in the past, right? And he's mad at me because I put out there this idea that Jody said this word, right? But I believe it, and a lot of you believe it as well, and we're just in that place right now, okay? And so I don't know what I would be hard pressed for somebody to change my mind about what I heard, because I heard it. When you hear something and then you see the evidence that backs it up, and then you see the way somebody, reacts and they act in their other videos or their other personas that they put out to people, their public persona that they put out to people, then you kind of go, well, this is what I believe about this person. Right? And here's the thing. I stand with Ray Fisher. I stand with this man because I believe in what he's doing. I believe that he is fighting for the little guy. I believe that from the very beginning, he has put out there that he's standing up for people who can't stand for themselves. That he's using his ability, his public presence to be able to stand up for people who don't have a Twitter presence or a Twitter following or an online media following. That's what he's doing. And then they want to mock him for it and say, oh, well, see, he's talking about other people. He's not talking about himself. He never was. There may be things that have happened to him too, but he has been standing up for what is right for these people. He's standing up for the stunt double who was forced to do the Gal Gadot scene with Ezra Miller, having him lay on top of her because Gal Gadot reportedly, I wasn't there, but reportedly didn't want to do the scene. And it's a lot easier for a Gal Gadot to say, I don't want to do this scene, than it is for a stunt double to say, I don't want to do the scene and still be able to have a job. Or the treatment of the people on the set, right? And then everybody said, well, if somebody would just come forward, if one of the cast members would just come forward and support him. And then what happens? One of the cast members, more than one of the cast members have come forward, and Jason Momoa specifically. And then you guys sit there and swept that under the rug and act like, it doesn't matter. Jason Momoa himself said, I stand with Ray Fisher. And this is the kind, and this stuff happened to us on the set. And you guys didn't want to believe it then. So we went back and forth. And look, you're not going to change my mind. You're not going to I believe in Ray Fisher. And I will stand with Ray Fisher about this. Because I believe that he's doing something that is needed, that is vitally needed in our culture today. Because for too long, people have gotten away with just doing whatever they want to do, with saying whatever they want to say, with treating people however they want to treat people. And it's about time somebody stood up, bucked that, and said, we're not doing that anymore. And that's what Ray Fisher's doing. And Ray, I thank you for that. That being said, I wanted to come on here. Look, I posted on online because Andy and Jody have said all kinds of horrible things about me. They've attacked me personally. They said I was doing this all for clicks and views and stuff. Look, I put all the receipts on Twitter today, and you know what? I've got them here and thought about showing them to everybody here. But you know what? I'm not going to go through all these tweets and all these, DMs. I put the DMs up there of every conversation that I have had with Andy Signore. I tried to be peaceful with him. I tried to be nice to him. I tried to have a civil conversation with him, and he came back at me. And one thing I will show you, I will show you this because I believe that this needs to be seen. He said today that he tried to have a calm conversation with me about this gay or yay situation. And it's not. It was not a calm, peaceful thing. And here it is. You guys can go back through the video later if you want to, and look at this stuff if that's what you really want to do. I'm fine with that. But I want to show you one statement, and I want to show you exactly what the man had to say. Because we went back and forth for a while. And of course, a couple days ago, he literally sent me, wanted me to know that he was so happy that Shiraz Faruqi was fired. Made sure to send me this circled in red that he was a former contributor. What kind of person is happy when somebody gets fired from their job? But here is what I want to, this is what I wanted to show you all. He said that he had a peaceful conversation with me. You all tell me if this is peaceful. This is how he addressed me when this all went down. He said, dude, you are about to get destroyed by Jody. He did not say gay. Yay, says it a lot. Gonna make you and Ray look terrible. Bad move. Going live with Jody today, with Jody now. And I just said, you both look like idiots already. It doesn't bother me. Thanks for the support and the attention. And why did I say that? I said, because that's what it amounts to, right? According to you all, you're watching. Why did I say that? Because in the previous message here, he had said to me, just saw the commentating. He had seen another video where I had taken our original conversation that we had, just the back and forth that we had. And I will show you this because I think it's important. because I had made a video said I confront Andy Signore face to face. I did that on Max's stream, and we had this conversation. We just had a conversation, and I said, dude, I don't understand the comment tonight because he made some comment about it. I said, at the end of your stream, I have not crapped on you at all since the one night we spoke. I thought we had a respectful conversation then. I had hoped you thought so too. I'm live tonight as well. And then he put, didn't watch it, just saw the comments hating, assumed it was mean, using my name for clicks, whatever. And then I said, no, man, I simply edited our conversation for my channel because my subscribers didn't see that conversation and they know that I was vocal about the issues I shared with you. That's all. And then he put, oh, okay, cool. I said, we're good, man. I'm not mad at you. It's pretty simple. But then if I go back up here, because I just want to find the one statement that he made, because he put whatever, thanks for watching. He says, using my name for clicks, whatever, thanks for watching. I used his own statement back to him. Thanks for watching. When he gets all upset at me because of the yay gay situation, all I said was, hey, thanks for the support and the attention, because that's what it amounts to, right? That's all they care about is this support and attention. They wanted Ray to support them. They wanted Ray. That's why Jody gets on there and says, well, hey, man, you're black. Why are you doing this, man? Why are you supporting this white guy? What does it matter? What does it matter if I'm white, black, anything else, man? I support Ray. And that ain't going to change. So you guys can be mad about it all you want. You can come at me all you want, but I'm going to support the man. And that's where my heart is. That's where I am. And look, this channel is about positivity. We're going to keep supporting Ray. We're going to keep reporting this stuff that Ray does. The light that he keeps shedding onto this darkness. Okay. But you know what? While these guys are making videos, about stuff like this, Ray Fisher reacts, and look here, he's going on, Cyborg's watching. He's so excited that Cyborg's watching him because he just mentioned haters and naysayers and detractors. So he must be talking about them. And that's why he was so mad. And when Ray did block them, he's like, oh, see, they were watching. Yet he gave me a hard time because Ray has shouted us out. And yeah, man, I'm excited about that. One of the guys that I look up to and I enjoy as being in not only the Justice League movie as a fan of DC, but then also, man, yeah, the guy has noticed my channel. Of course, I'm going to be excited about that. But like it's something you're taking this negative action towards it. And because I take positive action, you want to give me a hard time because I post that video sometimes before we start a video of Ray saying, hey, what's up, Poindexter Lounge? Okay. You're making videos like Kardashians are over. The best news of 2020, right? Warner destroys Ray Fisher, a liar. Making videos like this. I did watch this one. Confession, I murdered someone. Yep, you even suckered me into that. And he's talking about a movie that he was in. But it's all shock value. Ooh, would you rather have fame or fortune? Is prostitution morally wrong? And then stuff like this. Why are Asian women so coveted? That's the types of videos that you guys are making. And what are we doing over here at the Poindexter Lounge? Man, we're doing things like we did last month where we had a bunch of streamers come together. We had one of the best streams we've ever had, making friends. We rented out a theater and watched The Empire Strikes Back and socially distanced, did that whole thing. And we're raising money right now to put a brick in honor of ZACK SNYDER at the Superman Museum in Metropolis, Illinois, because I was just there a couple of months ago. And man, I was like, hey, we need to put a brick there with ZACK SNYDER's name on it because of what he has meant to the fandom, to the community. We're going to do this. And we are literally, folks, about $100 shy right now. And you can find the links to this, to the GoFundMe down in our thing. It's going to say that we're about 270, but you know what? People have given so much. They've given half of that already before we even got the GoFundMe thing started. But me and my family, we went to the Superman Museum. We are about positivity here at the Poindexter Lounge. And we're going to continue in that vein. And ain't nobody going to stop that. Ain't nobody going to detract us from that because that's what we're about. So make whatever videos you guys want to make. Do whatever else you want to do on your channels and be whatever you want to be. This is who we are. And I'll simply say this. I stand with Ray Fisher. I stand with Ray Fisher. Now, somebody just just messaged me, and I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if this is real, but I pray it is. If this is Ray Fisher, man, we love you here. And we're gonna support you, man. And absolutely. Hashtag Borg Life. He says, yes, it is. Ray, we love you, man. And I hope that is you. And if it is you, man, thank you. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for what you're meaning to this fandom. Thank you for having the poise and the wherewithal to do what you're doing, and the way that you're doing it, and not giving in to this garbage and all of those things. So, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. So that's what I have to say about that. But you know what? I've got some friends here with me. And you know what? I do want to recognize Dan of Steel. Dan of Steel, $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Proverbs 10 verses 19. In the multitude of words there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. Jody and Andy need to understand this instead of browbeating and antagonizing Ray Fisher. Amen to that. A lot of great comments that I'm seeing from you guys here in the in there, and of course, welcome, Andy. Welcome, Andy. Glad that you decided to join us. Not too much of a surprise, but even if it wasn't Ray Fisher, it's okay, because I know that I already know that I have Ray Fisher's ear. So there you go. Yep. He tried once, didn't really work. I think we're okay. So I would like to invite a couple of my my friends here, Mr. Peter, Brian, and our good friend Matt Jarbo. So, hey, did you hear the news? Did you hear the news? The latest is I talked to Andy, and Jody's going to destroy me.
Sure, it's sleight of hand.
I find that hard to believe. The only thing that man is good at destroying is either a Whopper or a toilet. Also, I would like to say that prostitution is not morally wrong. Hashtag 2020. Anyway, that's my joke for the night.
Okay. I just think it's funny. This comment actually just kind of cracks me up, because like I've addressed Andy tonight, and Andy's comeback is Jody is going to destroy you. It's like, I'm going to go get my big brother, and he's going to put you in your place. He's going to tell you what's up.
Wait, is that actually Andy? Is that actually Andy in the chat? Dude, come on in, dude.
It looks like Andy.
Come on.
Well, you know what? Here's
I'll leave. I'll even leave. I just want to see this whole thing hash out.
Well, here's the thing.
But you should have me stay, because I'll be funny.
Well, yeah, you know what? And here's the thing. If I was looking to just have a just a bash brother kind of time, you know, I'd be fine with that. I'd be absolutely fine with that. But what I told Andy is, when we talk, it's going to be me and him. We're going to talk, and I don't want a whole. Look, I know you're going to be absolutely funny, Matt. And I.
That is a fact.
That is definitely a fact.
Fact check.
That's definitely a fact. But the thing is that this isn't about that. I told him before I wanted to have a conversation with him. I will say this: the one difference between Andy and me is yes, Tiff, he's about 5, and yes, I have a wife who's upstairs waiting for me when this video is done. So there you go.
It's hard.
All right. Yeah. So anyways, guys, so read anything interesting today?
No, not really.
Actually, Andy generally rolls on the Popcorn Planet channel, so I can't say that it's 100% him.
I know.
So
it is kind of hard to decipher, but it definitely sounds like him, though.
Screw it, Andy. I'll tell you what, if it's you, put my number in the chat. Go ahead, do it. If that's actually you, I'll send you the link myself. but and I'll leave. But if it's you, verify it. I put my phone number in the chat right now because that's something I know that he has, and soon you all might. Who knows?
Well, it's just like I said today. Like this has been a whole ridiculous thing. They're so worried about a guy with a small channel like mine. What the heck? Why? Why are you so worried about me?
They're desperate for relevancy, man. That's all it is. That's what it amounts to. It's pretty pathetic if you think about it, man. Because
nerd wars get the clicks.
Why would you? Exactly. Yeah, they're all about the clicks. They're all about the super chats. They're all about the clout. Gaining some semblance of what he had in his former life. But
Absolutely.
That's
that's
what it boils down to.
Yeah, like I get it, right? From like just an honest perspective, I completely understand.
Yeah.
The difference though is, what we see now is a person who we can see the integrity that they had prior to being caught, and we can see the integrity, the reason why that no one stood up for him when he fell, even though they probably knew what happened wasn't real, like wasn't true.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, I had someone today attempt to tag Andy's wife to try to get us to
and that's not cool.
To coax her out. And I immediately told him to delete it, to stop it.
Yep.
And then he deleted the tweet. And I'm just like, that's the right call because there's nothing to do with that shit. Sorry, stuff.
And I will say this, Andy, if that's you've blocked me. You can unblock me for a couple of seconds to message me on Twitter.
Yeah, it's not him. It's not him.
I know it's not him.
It's not him.
I know it's not him. I know
I'll
it's not him.
Well,
why would he be picking fights with people in the chat? It's like,
yeah,
shut up, zip it.
Shut up, zip it.
It's one of Jody's little minions. That's
When
all
a
it
problem
is.
comes along,
I
you must zip it.
I'll probably I won't say for the whole time, but I will tell you guys this: Jody did try to run an op against me. I'm not kidding you. So this was I haven't talked about this.
Steals?
Yeah, kind of. I haven't talked about this publicly, but this actually happened, and I have all the receipts to back it up.
Good.
I got contacted on my personal Facebook page probably about 3 months ago when all this stuff started going down. And the guy who contacted me was like, "Hey, man, I'd really like to donate to your channel."
Oh yeah, tell me about this.
Yeah, right. I told you guys, well, I don't think I told these. I think I told you guys privately that this happened.
Yeah, after a stream.
But I'll tell you guys this publicly. So the guy was like, "I really want to donate to your channel," and I'm like, "Yeah, all right, cool, man. There's my Patreon, like by all means." And then he's like, "No, but like I have a special request," and I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, I want you to like humiliate me, like I want you to like talk down to me, like just be really mean to me." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I just want you to be like, usually I pay women to do this, but I want you to be like really mean to me." And I'm like out making deliveries, right? And I'm looking at my phone like, "Wait, what?" And I just respond back by going like, no, thank you. That's not my kink. That ain't my deal. Like I appreciate the offer, but no, I'm good. And then the guy comes clean and says that he was put up to do it, that he was paid $50 to do it. And that he was paid $50 by one of Jody's boys because they were looking for ways to get at me and they wanted to get me in a honeypot. They wanted to get some kind of dirt on me that they could use that I was like either cheating on my girlfriend or taking money to like humiliate this guy or whatever. And that's the truth. They actually tried doing that because this was literally like right after that. So to me, it just cracked me the hell up, dude. It just cracked. I was like,
Warzone is right. Ray's not missing out on anything, not having Jody and Andy's support. Because that ain't support that I think anybody really wants.
That's not even support enough for a bra.
With that kind of negativity, I mean, seriously. And I'm trying to catch up with all these comments. Cylon Scotty in the house with a $4.99 super chat. Cylon, love that guy. That was totally Ray Fisher on the stream. Shout out to everyone here tonight. And I'll just say this: me and this guy know if Cylon Scotty says that was Ray Fisher.
Yep,
that was Ray Fisher. Trust me.
We've seen him run ops.
I've seen that man do things. Actually, I should say this. The Poindexter Lounge brought to you tonight by Cylon Scotty because he helped me fix a computer problem yesterday and got us back on
awesome.
on here. So thanks, Cylon. You're awesome, man. I love this. I love this. It was me, idiots. Oh. I was Ray Fisher all along.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I got you.
All right, Tom. My favorite one. Tom Hanks Ballsack 69. He. With a $6 super chat.
Yeah. You got to say the full name.
I know.
Always.
I know. The Ballsack abides. I stand with Enosh, Matt, Ryan, and of course, Ray Mother Effin Fisher. Thank you for putting that in a way that I could say it. Harsh letters. Thank you, guys. Hey, you know what? And that's the thing, guys. You know, like we are here simply to support what's good. We're here to like stuff, man.
Yeah. We're a fandom.
Exactly. Like, you know, like I don't get I don't get people who just want to like hate everybody and hate everything. And if you don't do things my way, right, then you know, somehow it's bad. But you know,
it exhausts too much energy.
Oh my gosh, it does. It sure does. But
well, and given what's currently happening right now in the country, it's all one. You know, it's all a lot. Like, like that's kind of one of the reasons why I was hoping it was Andy and he'd want to fight. I just need a distraction. That's where I'm at right now. I'm like, I will just like I'm about ready to go to Craigslist and like drop a StreamYard link in their politics room and just go like, I voted Bernie. And then it's like, just wait. Like, yes, dogpile, let's do this. You know, the whole night of just battling weirdos on Craigslist. That'd be pretty fun.
It's like you're sitting there.
I always write in Ross Perot.
Yeah, you're sitting there like Samuel L. Jackson in Jurassic Park. Hold on to your butts.
And then, of course, just they find like my arm later on. And like, but then I'm still alive, and I'm like, oh, I finally lost that weight I've been looking for.
Fair trade,
because I'm fat. Anyway, no.
So I will say this to everyone: if you're looking for the links to all the stuff that I talked about, I have now put them in the description of this. In my prep, I had forgotten to put all of our links and everything in the description of this video. So if you're looking for all of our links, whether it be social media, whether it be how to give to the Zack Snyder brick campaign, which is going to tick them off even more because we're going to support Zack Snyder and actually put a brick at the Superman Museum.
Yeah,
that's a big old.
Yeah, Jarbo got the first donation.
He did,
right?
Jarbo came through with the very first donation of $25. I got to say thank you, Matt. You're awesome. I appreciate that from you. And and so we're just gonna keep being positive. We're gonna keep doing what we do, and you know, and this is something that I thought was important that we stand with this man. We're not a cult. We're not a bunch of wackos. We're just people who believe in a movie that we didn't get to see. We believe in this guy who had a movie and some tragedy befell him and his family. He got taken off the project, and it's coming out now that there was a lot of garbage, you know, that went on possibly behind the scenes. And we just want to see him. We're seeing his film come to fruition.
We're seeing more than his film.
Heck yeah.
We're seeing so much more. Additional footage is just so nice.
Yeah. You know what's really fun to be able to do? Take whoops, sorry, not him.
Andrew.
Yeah, sorry, Andrew. I almost blocked you. Or I almost put you in timeout. I didn't want to do that, Andrew. I like you. Mr. Culty McCultovich over here. We're gonna put him in timeout. I've always wanted to put Andy Signore in timeout. I hope it is Andy Signore because I mean it's not, but
it's not.
It would be funny.
Turnabout is fair play if that's the case.
That's little Gavin SG5 super punch. By the way, Gavin SG5, one of our latest members. So thank you, Gavin SG5, showing the super punch there, and you can too. And as I've said before, you know, we do have the special emojis and stuff like that. You can get the oh yeah emoji, and this is perfect for this because we have the I stand with Ray Fisher emoji right here, and there's all kinds of other cool stuff. Thank you to our members. You guys are awesome. In fact, yep, Gavin SG5 is right there. You can see there. Thank you to all of our members. You guys are awesome. And thank you also to all of our Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for standing with us as we stand with Ray Fisher. As we just stand for what's right. You know what I mean? Like seriously, it's not about one person even. It's about standing for what you think is right.
Oh yeah. 100%. I mean, and then the fact that it's kept going for this long, you know, it's just on their end, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's the fact that we haven't spoken, you know, anything on it in months. And frankly, what the hell? There's nothing to be gained or lost, you know? So it's like, what the fuck? Why are you keeping it going?
Exactly. Well, that's the thing is I have not said a word about either one of them in 3 months. So for me to show up in a video alongside Matt here and Film Gob, first and Lightcast, I will say this. First of all, I can't think of better company that I'd rather be in a video with, man. If you're going to attack some people, hey, come at us, man.
I don't even know what he said about me because I didn't see like.
I watched the video. He just basically said that you're one of his favorite people, and then he said, well, not really, of course. You know, it's like I can't believe this guy is still talking about me. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make fun of him until literally the end of time. So I'm gonna make fun of him. I'm gonna if given the opportunity to his face. I have no issue with that. I have no qualms about that. I've had white nationalists hound my cell phone because he gave out my number. So I do not plan on being kind. I'll be as fair as I possibly can because that's just me in a nutshell. But I have no intention of being nice. Not one bit. So I have literally no problem with saying things to him that would probably get me banned off of YouTube.
Hey, I do
come to Comic-Con.
I do want to say a quick shout out to Red Planet Productions, which I do believe is our good friend Zeverfet right here, who just gave $50 towards the brick. And
you bastard, you beat me. Now I gotta throw down more money.
I know how much you said.
We got
look, you can. He sent it via PayPal. You can send it via PayPal or the GoFundMe.
See now you son of a bitch. Now I gotta go shake it on my other channel to get some money. So I can throw down because it's I gotta be the number. No, I'm kidding.
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
Exactly. To live by.
You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
What?
Again?
I'm gonna get nuts again. Oh man. But yeah, that was the thing. Like I didn't anticipate having to make this video, man, especially today, but because this has not been my focus. I've been dead keen on the Poindexter Lounge being as positive as we can be. And look, we have taken our last couple months and we're not doing videos like these other people doing, these other people doing these videos, that are like about weird topics and derogatory stuff. I mean, whatever. We're doing stuff here, man, to talking about fandoms. We're talking, like I said, we did our Infinite stream a couple weeks ago, man. That was so positive.
Reality.
I know the positivity that was coming out of this place, man. It was just it was amazing.
Awesome.
We've got things lined up, guys. I mean that I'm so excited about, about people who are going to be on the channel that we're going to be talking to and stuff that are associated with the Snyder Cut movement that I'm excited about. We're going to have people on who are associated with even like Superman the movie that I can't get everything into because I'm still talking about it. But yeah, I mean we've got like a lot of positivity coming forward, and that's what we're about. And this is what I'm about here too. From Tom Hanks, Ballsack 69. Another $3. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Says, how and where do I donate? I want my name on there for sure. And I will say this. Once this name, Tom Hanks, Ballsack 69. Sure. Once it's all said and done, I'm actually going to do a video that will list everybody who has participated and given. And also, I think I'm going to make up some kind of just kind of certificate that you can print out and say, look, I gave to this thing that you can print out. But you can find the basically you can do it any way that you want, but you can go to the GoFundMe. If you go into the description of this video and most of our videos, last couple of videos at least, there is a link in there that will take you right to the GoFundMe page. And you can go on there, hit the GoFundMe, and it'll show you how to give that way. Or we also have links at the bottom of that description to our Cash App, to our PayPal, and different ways you can give. And all you got to do is just put on there, hey, this is for that.
Yes.
Is that a threat?
I don't know. Just time him out. It's probably the same dude.
Is that a threat? Okay.
I will come for you.
Hold on. Enosh.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, you're not a burrito, so you're fine.
Oh. Yeah.
So you're not an elongated phallic object.
What? Well, what did you do? I don't know. I don't know what I did. I'm confused.
Rel.
Okay. I got to put him in timeout too. All right. So Rel, what's up, Rel McMillan? Good friend Rel McMillan with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much,
He's
Rel.
in here. He's only 5'7", 5'7". just a little random knowledge on Rel.
Yeah, it's not them, folks. You know, and here's the thing. What's up, ACS Universe?
Anthony, what's good?
But yeah, look, you know what? We're just going to keep being positive. We're going to keep doing what we're going to do. And you know what? At the end of the day, hey, my name is Enosh, and this is the Poindexter Lounge, a place for nerds. So there you go.
Hi, my name is Matt, and I'm an alcoholic, but I think I'm in the wrong place.
No, you're in the right place. You're a nerd right
Okay.
there with us. And this is my lovely wife, Tiff-tastic, who is fire. She's fire, baby. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. And that's what we're about today. And so I felt that I needed to come on and say something because everybody was sharing it. Everybody was asking me questions, sending me messages and stuff. And I felt like, you know what? I'm going to talk about this, and we're going to get it out there because I haven't said a word about this in so long that you guys need to know where I stand. And I still feel the same way that I did before. Nothing's changed. These guys are still, you know, they're seeking attention. There's, you know, look, when they literally have to make a video and try to call me out after 3 months, just little old me, to apparently, I mean, I don't know, are their ratings down? Are their numbers down? What, you know, like if that's really,
yeah, I mean, like, why are they trying to pick a fight right now at all times?
it got
Again,
cold.
It's that same thing. It's relevancy. They're you know, I mean, like Enosh put in before, you know, I mean, just look at their headlines, look at what they're talking about, you know, I mean, you know, who's got the most hair on their ass? That's going to be the next, you know, you know, what is it? I don't know, Yin and Yang. I think that's one of their shows. So yeah. They're going to be arguing about the pubes on their butt. So
yeah,
they're going to be like, well, red pill me on pubes in my butt.
Yeah, right.
Because well, the thing is, like, their whole excuse on that end is that it's just a performance. Like, they don't believe what they're saying. Like, that's why talking about the whole prostitution morality aspect of it. And Andy goes like, well, I've gone to a couple, you know, massage parlors.
Yeah.
You know, he admitted that, you know, and again, it's like one guy on Twitter is trying to make this like, it's like the, you know, it's like the smoking gun. Like, we got him, folks.
Well, yeah.
Like, hold on, wait, like you got an HJ. Like, is that, does anyone here care? No.
No, and that's the thing. It's like, I don't care about any of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
They keep arguing about this stuff. And look, I know that there are people who, look, they want they want to go after that kind of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't care about that stuff. I don't care what he does in his free time. I don't care if he's actually doing that stuff. It doesn't matter to me.
I think my personal question is simply like, where did you get it done? And that has everything to do with, like, I didn't think it was illegal in the United States. So I'm just genuinely curious on this front. I know. Yeah, that's where my mind goes.
Well, don't you live in Reno or something?
Yeah. Mustang is 2x down on 80.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about Nevada.
I say that as somebody who's originally from Las Vegas, you know, like
yeah,
it's out there.
yeah, but not inside the city limits.
No,
it's all
no.
outside the city limits.
Yeah, Mustang's on the other side of the hill.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the trick. That's the rub, if you will. That's where they get you.
The rub.
They try, but you know, really, like that was the thing. Like this guy's trying to like you know like admit it, but then even Jody basically said he'd also done something very similar. In that same clip, he made it. He implied, without going into details, that he has also paid for it. Which, I mean, let's be realistic here. Yeah, I get it. I can see it. I can see it. You know, and it's like I don't care. I don't care. I just find it funny that people get worked up over it. You know, even people on like quote unquote our side, they get worked up over it. Like, it's so immoral, you guys. Like, you know, we watch movies where people get just like brutally murdered, and like, but you're worried about someone getting an HJ at a massage parlor. It's like,
nah.
All right, you know, people's
point, good on him. You know, it's like whatever.
Yeah, it's like people's. I don't know, man. Like, I think people have like their priorities in a bit of
whoa, nerdy. Calm down. Calm down.
Jeez. He's not even old enough to drink alcohol. Come on now.
Look, I would say Dawson is like the last guy that I would ever expect to go.
he's like, hey,
like,
I
club like
heard
that
of
up.
Reuben Tug over here.
Yeah.
And they're like, Narc, get him.
Yeah, I can see he's like the last dude. He would like run out of gas on the freeway and go, "This looks like a fine establishment. What's it called? Oh, what is the big one out there? The Bunny Ranch." You know? Oh, okay.
He walks into the wrong one.
Yeah.
Welcome to Boulder City.
I actually did that once in Tijuana. I was at a nightclub in the daytime getting lunch with my family. I was 18 and I went to go use the bathroom, and I asked the lady, I said, "Where's the bathroom?" She's like, "Oh, it's through the curtain, first door." Like, all right, cool, thanks. And I went through the curtain and I opened the first door that was right there, and I walked right into a strip club. And I'm like, what the hell? Like,
you just beat on.
Pretty much.
Did they have a buffet?
They did. I don't know. I just immediately
all over town people are talking about the lunch trench. It's the ditch where you can eat your food.
Dawson's like, I'm so confused right now.
Well, see,
I'm trying to call Dawson out. I gave Dawson the link, you know, so like I feel like if we mess with Dawson enough, he'll just show up.
I've been thinking about blowing up my toaster, but then I would make my bread hot and hard at the same time.
You really do love those little clips, don't you?
I do. Those are just funny. Hey. Corey Bronco Flores with $5 Canadian says, "Glad I discovered your channel. Been nothing but solid respect for your content. Keep up that positivity and stance on integrity." Thank you, Corey. Corey, you're awesome.
That's
Thank you, man. I love Canadians. I love Canada. Tiffany and I met in Canada.
Hockey.
Yep, Tiffany and I met in Canada, and so I love me some Canadian. One of my best friends is actually Canadian, and we did some stuff. And
as a first generation Canadian American, I also love Canada. But
there you go.
My mom was. I love saying that. Like, and people are like, what does that even mean? I'm like, oh, my mom was born there, and they go, that doesn't count. I'm like, what do you mean that doesn't count? My mom was born in another country. She immigrated here when she was a child. Technically, it counts. Canada's another country. Canada doesn't count. Whatever. I can't. But I will say this though. I do qualify for dual citizenship.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm all like, their dollar is like really, really, really loves our dollar.
A little bit. It's kind of much.
It does.
I've had a lot of caffeine today to kind of cope with the anxiety, so I'm a little bit on edge.
No, all I have to say is, Dawson, when you go to Vegas, you have to go to the medieval times at the Excalibur.
Been there.
Yeah, I was really, really drunk when I went, but I got into it though.
Here's the other part about Vegas. People are going to be, trying to get your attention on the street, and they're going to hand you these cards. Now, these cards are going to be advertisement for local establishments.
Yeah, do not take the cards.
Take the cards.
Do not take
Take the cards.
They have conflict of interest.
And I say that not because I want you to look at the card and then to.
Yeah, he does. He wants you to look at the card. He wants you to see what's on the card.
No, hold on.
Okay.
I invented a game a long time ago with these cards. It's like Pokemon, and you've got to catch them all.
Oh,
you don't want to catch it all.
Well, no, I mean like on paper. On paper.
Die early.
Kid Cross says, "I have witnessed the cards, unfortunately." Oh my gosh.
Now I just want to corrupt him. I'm just saying. I'll be honest.
I will say this. Las Vegas.
Like
Las Vegas
Clockwork
is known for having more churches per capita than anywhere else in the world. There is a positive thing. You know, positive things do come out of Las Vegas. I've got plenty of friends
people
in
just
Las
keep getting
Vegas.
married there.
Yeah, my friend just got married there last month.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of great things about Las Vegas, and I've got a lot of good friends in Las Vegas, and a lot of good that's been done in Las Vegas. So
they actually, when I went there, they had the best buffets.
Oh yeah,
they used to have really good. They used to have really good buffets. Now the buffets are like super expensive, and they like it's
now
not.
They
like
were
before.
cheap when I went.
That's what I'm saying. You used to be able to go to Vegas. You get like a $4.95 like steak dinner and stuff because they would try to lure you in so you gamble. Now they don't do that anymore. Now it's like, no, you want that steak dinner? That steak dinner is going to cost you $40 still. And then
you get that at the
hold on. Best place to get a buffet in Las Vegas, and this is actually true. Strip club. I'm not even kidding. You get some of the best food there.
Yeah, I imagine.
Because they take it. They actually take quality. They bring in quality food. So I'm just saying, if you're looking for dinner and a show.
Yeah, well, there's enough of the stuff that's in there already.
Well, when I went, it was Circus.
I'm just the worst person. I'm just the worst person.
I just took my family. To Vegas, and we went to Circus because that's where I grew up, man. Every weekend we'd go to Circus, and I took my family, and we took pictures in the places that I used to hang out as a kid, and like I almost cried a couple times because like my kids were literally sitting in the same places that I was. Playing at the same games that I did when I was a kid, so. Hey, here he is. Ha ha, guys. Someone just told me that you were live milking our Twitter exchange for more views and attention. And of course, Matt Jarbo, the human toe, is here. And you guys look so desperate. Ah!
We're not even talking about it.
Have your sound off, not wasting any time. Ha ha, bye, mute. Because that's all he did before, so whatever. That one I believe is Andy.
Yeah.
Hi, Andy.
The overuse of emojis to make up for a lack of a cognitive argument.
Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And the immediate ha ha bye.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got hit up again the other day by someone who knows him. And he was like, the guy basically again just took me through this exchange that they had, and then was like, and then he goes, and then Andy called me, and I'm like, oh, so sorry. This is the thing, if Andy actually angers people, you'd be amazed at how many of them do reach out to me with receipts, like photographic evidence of the things that he says and what he does. And that's why when you were showing off those DMs, I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, yeah. I've seen that firsthand and from multiple people and like multiple
what I love about that most of all, guys, is Andy literally, if you go back and read the entire Twitter exchange, he gets mad at me for showing the DMs, but he got mad at me for showing the DMs that he actually showed in the video of him and Jody. He showed the exact same DM, folks. Like,
well, you can't do what he does. You can't do the same thing.
Are we held to different?
You're different standards.
Different
strokes for different folks.
Different strokes. Okay, I see how it is. I
see what you did there.
I just thought that was hilarious because, because he tried to act like I couldn't share the DM that he shared about me. And here I'm actually going to
share it.
I'm going to share. I'm going to share what he. I got to send it to my computer. Hold on just a second, because I thought this was hilarious. This is just funny to me that he holds us to a different standard or whatever. And I love the fact that he does come in here and because this is his his MO, right? Is hey, I got something to say. You guys are milking it for all you can, aren't you? And that's all Andy Signore does is milk everything for everything he can get out of it.
That's a milkmaid.
And then he pays somebody to milk him.
Well, all right, that's not the right one. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Hey-o.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Gotta have the air horn, man.
What is it like?
Man, see this. I am holding back like so.
You know,
much.
I have nipples. Can you milk me?
Appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I am.
Thank you.
I respect you, Enosh. You know that.
Thank you, and I greatly appreciate that.
I'm trying to keep it.
This isn't Boulder Talk Radio.
No, that's a whole other beast. That's a whole other situation. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so he made such a big deal about me posting these DMs, which these DMs, all they did was show what he had to say. But this is what he literally showed on the video, folks. That Popcorn Planet, more like Washed Up Planet.
My joke was better.
Why did he scribble?
Because apparently he was going to scribble out my name. He left my name Enosh, but he scribbled out my last
bar
name.
Isn't sufficient. You have to scribble like a child.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there, but the thing was when he shared this, he tried to say that this was my admitting that I did this for clicks and views. Which, if you look at what I just showed, when I said you both look like idiots already, doesn't bother me. LOL. Thanks for the support and the attention, because that's what it amounts to, right? According to you all, you're watching, and that's the thing, is they're watching him tonight. He comes in here for just a second to go, oh, hey, I saw that you were doing this. Oh, out of here, because I can't actually have a conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't actually say something that will add to the conversation or will actually push us forward. No, it's, hey, someone told me you were live, milking our Twitter exchange for more views and attention. When literally, folks, all this man does, this man's entire life is spent milking things for views and attention. So, welcome, Anthony.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, what's up?
What's up,
good,
Anthony?
Chilling, man. Worked late tonight, yo. What's good with y'all?
We're just reading some clowns.
Yeah. Some clowns, man. Straight clownery.
I love it. Wrestle with a pig. You both get dirty, but the pig likes it. Scotty's awesome.
That was good.
I love Scott. Oh man, that's just great. But yeah, but seriously, I heard somebody bring this up earlier on another stream, and maybe it was the stream that you were on earlier, Ryan.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, how much longer do you think that these guys have
of relevancy?
Yeah,
man. They can jump on the hate train as long as there is a narrative out there for negativity with the Snyderverse, as far as the next movie that comes. Okay, so you've got the 4-hour shows. They're gonna hate on each of the 4-hour shows.
Yes.
Then you've got the Flash movie. They're gonna hate on the Flash movie, but they're gonna talk about the Flash movie like, oh, it's resetting and it's killing off Ben Affleck's character and replacing with someone else or some shit like that. So I mean, I can tell you the fucking playbook, and that's what they're doing. It's just so stupid, trivial, mundane. Not anything against you, Monday Matt, but just mundane and just
yeah,
adolescent. It's that's all it is. And it's like, dude, somebody needs to just pimp slap them with the truth and send them on their way. Truth 31 needs to jump up in here. And,
I hear you, man. I
them in the face with the truth.
But that's the thing. It's like I feel like though, Ryan, it's like even when people do hit them with the truth, it's like they don't get it.
As long as they get cash apps,
it's like my dog. It's like my dog. It's like my dog peeing on the floor, and I yell at her, and I'm like, Harley, and she just looks at me, and she's like, oh, but she rolls over and wants her belly scratched because she thinks she's getting attention. So
it's like a kid.
Yeah.
You know, they'll give you, you know, a horrible attention if they think that that's going to turn the head of the parent or the person that they're trying to get, you know, the attention from. You know, they'll do almost anything just for the attention itself. You know, no matter how low they have to sink.
Yeah,
and that's exactly. I mean, you know, Andy and Jody have shown that together they are bottom feeders, and they're using that to, you know, like I was saying earlier, that to gain super chats, cash apps, PayPal, memberships, whatever the hell it is. As long as people are giving them money, and yes, they are giving money to themselves to make it, you know, start to generate, kind of like a telethon.
Yeah.
You know, just to sort of like kick the ball rolling, you know, try to get people, you know, to jump in and say, hey, I want to be a part of that. I want to be, you know, I want to be shouted out too by these idiots. Then they're going to continue to do that. And like, you know, Matt was saying earlier, you know, they'll just claim that, oh, these are just characters that we play. You know, we're just, you know, we're not really, you know, that eccentric or whatever. You know, it's like, who gives a shit, man? Just stop the crap.
Well,
thank you, Ryan.
Well, I mean, a perfect example of what you were just talking about moments ago with Jody was the video where his boy was just like, well, yeah, they're getting the SNYDER cut, and they're extra. And he was like, he was like, they should be mad. He was like, extra. You don't think they should be mad that they're not getting 214? No. That is the perfect. I love that video so much. Yes, his boy is just like, but I mean, if I was them, I'd be happy. I mean, they getting more than they asked for. And he's like, no, but they, and they're like, he's like, I mean, they getting more than they asked for though. Like plainly putting it in plain word. He's speaking for us, and Jody's just like, but no.
Yeah. No. Now you know when the camera's turned off, he was throwing pencils and Twinkies and all kinds of shit
on the
at that
show
guy.
next time.
I'm sure.
He was like, man, what you trying to do to my brand?
I was trying to find, because somebody actually sent that to me, and I was trying.
That was a couple days ago.
It was a couple days ago that somebody actually sent that to me, and so I was trying to find it here real quick, if I could, because that was absolutely fire.
Yeah, it was. It was just like, if you have watched any of his stuff, like a lot of the dudes, man, like that like when I used to watch him a couple years ago, they all whatever he said, they just did it.
Yeah,
he had to. He'd be like, you know what?
Because they're younger than him. They look up to him. He's paying them.
Yeah.
So therefore, they're gonna fall in line. They're gonna act the way he wants them to act.
Exactly. And, so when I saw that one, I was like, oh shit, dude was like he stood his ground, and he was legitimately like, yeah, but I mean that's fire. They're getting extra. Wouldn't you like to get extra? No.
What a lie. He supersizes more.
I don't want free dessert.
Yes, exactly. There you go. Yes.
Like, do you want to supersize? Hell yes, I do. Is that a question?
They're getting dinner and the dessert afterwards, and he's like, no. Fuck a banana split. No, we don't want none of it.
You say that, but I think he means it, but in a different way.
Yeah.
No,
that is you know what, that right there, if somebody just clip it up and make it this convenient video that everybody can get and just show, because it is so perfect.
Well, I know it was said to me, and that's why I'm trying to find it right now, because it was said to me, and I'm trying to remember.
It was on Twitter. They clipped it.
It was on Twitter.
Yeah, and it was great.
Oh man!
What up, Jesse McGlovin, Rasha? I just jumped in there.
Yeah. Heck yeah! There's lots of great people in here.
A lot of people tonight too. Yeah. 71 people in here and only 41 likes. What's going on here?
Hit that like button.
Slap the hell out of that like button.
And you know what?
Some love. I mean, they're coming in. They're hard. They're coming in hard and attacking him.
You know what? I will say that.
Was that really because when I first jumped on and looked at, was that really Jody, or was that somebody that clowned?
No,
I don't think that wasn't Jody.
I think that was the same guy that made the Andy Signore.
Yeah,
I think it was.
I saw the Abby thing, and I was like, yo, wait a minute, what? Dude actually tried to come. Yeah.
The Popcorn Planet one,
all
I
three.
believe. was him.
Well, it is possible that all three were the same person. You know?
Oh, you mean the guy is you mean it's
yeah,
Ray Fisher?
yeah.
That is possible.
I mean, well, no, even the Popcorn Planet one, it may not have been Andy. You know,
That's true. It sounded
Doesn't
more
he
like
have
Andy.
like a verified YouTube account?
Not on Popcorn Planet,
Oh, okay.
which you think that he would, but he doesn't. He doesn't, and so because I did go take a look, because the thing is, we're not able to see any of that, but
it would show in the chat though. I mean,
well, yeah, but we're not able to click on the link anymore.
Oh.
So actually,
because we're blocked.
No. Just the way YouTube is. Like, Enosh, you might be able to see the profile because you're hosting the stream, not through StreamYard, but through YouTube itself. And if anyone's watching mobile and you go and you find that comment, you can click. I think if you click on the comment and highlight it, it will bring up like who the channel is. I don't have my phone on me, so
it'll give you the option to do that.
Yeah, hold on. I have my phone on me. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't really care. Like, I'm at a point where I have to go to the bathroom, and I think that's more of a valuable use of my time than Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't set yourself up with a catheter tonight?
No, that was last night, dude.
Hello.
Yeah, that was last night.
What a doozy, eh?
So what do you say? You said click on the. Hold on, let's see.
Well, okay, I just tried it. It would maybe work on Enosh, but not on us because we're not the ones who own the channel. They make it very difficult. Oh, wait, no.
It just says,
wait. I actually know how to do it. Give me a second. I totally forgot there's a way to do it. Because this is how I roll. All right. See, one of the cool things that you can. Oh, I know my YouTube. That is very, very, very accurate. Okay, inspect that. All right. I'm trying to find. There's a way you can actually look at the Popcorn Planet. Come on.
Yeah, I can't find that Jody video. That's weird.
Yeah, let's see.
Because I had it and I don't know where it's at.
I mean,
so if whoever had that and sent that to me, I can't remember who sent it to me now.
I bet Mladen has it. I know Mladen has it. He's the one that I saw it from. That was in Fowler's group. Hold up. Did you check the Fowler deal? Hold on. Yeah. I think that's where it was. Let me.
But they message 1,000 times a day in there. So
I know there's so many.
I can hear your scroll wheel like like the wheel.
It's so much to go
like the
through.
Price is Right. Like
feverishly just
trying to find dude.
And stop. Oh. Yo, this shit is not fire.
No, not trying to find that. It's not no. Rasha gonna be stoned on Joker show. She get.
Oh, she getting high.
She said I'm slightly stoned.
That's cool.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
Oh, great.
I found it. Yep, I found it. Okay, so this is what Anthony was talking about, and it's so true. His own boy tells him, and this is fantastic. Okay, so make sure to share the audio.
yeah.
All right, you guys see it?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, this is it.
The real Snyder Cut fans should be pissed. He finessed freak out of y'all to get that check.
They be pissed because he didn't have a cut. He made you believe he had a cut. Now he's gonna make a whole new movie for you. Get excited.
The whole entire movie was for the cut to come out, not the new shit.
Yeah, but they wanted the cut because they liked Zack Snyder shit.
That's right.
Now you're adding layers.
Oh, I thought they liked this shit. That's why they wanted this cut.
The movement was only to do one thing: release the cut.
Yeah, I know, and they wanted the cut because it's Zack Snyder's cut. That's what I thought.
Yep.
Sure.
But now this is you're gonna get a Zack Snyder.
But this is a whole new
revised, beautiful shit. More shit from your boy. That's a whole new movie, though. This is not the cut.
So if he wanted to do Looney Tunes characters, support that too.
What do you mean?
That's like a what the fuck?
Like what?
Change it up. He says, I want to make it animated.
If Zack Snyder had, I don't know why we're going through this. I would be excited.
I agree.
The voice of reason.
Because I know he's going to add his little flavor. And I love his flavor.
The purpose of the Snyder Cut.
Can we get him on the channel?
Yo, find his name. Find out who that is. Yeah.
By not allowing him to
crap, I forget his name.
Yeah.
And Q? No.
Complete his vision.
No, more than complete that. She's going to add to that shit.
You don't see how that's wrong?
I see
I know
see
Fade
how
don't know
you
his
can.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars and a whole bunch of they did a suicide prevention
Reaching.
charity was back behind this. A lot of man hours.
What are you doing right now?
That's why it's giving him a little. That's why it's giving him a little more than just a cut, I believe. That's more than just a cut, nigga. That's some new shit.
It's bigger than this. Way bigger
So
than
get
that.
excited. How long was it gonna run time? 2 hours? 3 hours now, niggas. Get excited.
4 hours.
What you saying? It's foul though.
Wow.
Get excited.
Getting more
Yeah,
than what
no,
you
he's
bargained.
here.
This is a movie,
That's
bro.
not what was bargained
It's a straight.
I know you're getting more than what you bargained.
straight new movie.
It's like
That's
who's
not
on
the
first.
original vision that he had.
All right, man. I wouldn't be upset. I don't know.
But
what
you're
to tell
getting
you.
more.
Yeah,
But you should be mad about that.
Why? Give me more. What the fuck?
If I wanted
If I wanted
Richard Donner.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so basically, what Jody's trying to fucking say is that the movement was just to release the cut as is. Don't do anything to it. Just release what you got right then, right there, and no changes, no additions, no fixing, no, not even adding the fucking credits at the end, right?
Yeah.
That's what he wants. He's like, just release that as is with nothing else.
That's not what he wants, but that's what he's saying.
That's what he.
Yeah. He doesn't want none of it, but he's saying yes.
Yeah.
That's his basis of his argument.
He's like, yeah, just release that, move on, unless we're gonna change the whole MC or DCEU or DCU or whatever it is going forward. You know, and the other guy is making so much sense. He's like, dude, now he's going back, he's revising, he's fixing, he's giving you 4 hours instead of 2 hour cut. You should be happy. He
said Snyder Cut fans should be happy, and we are. Yeah. We all are. Yes, there's no debating that we are extremely excited about it. But like that's just like, oh man, yo, I'll tell you this. Enos, I'm sure you saw this one. There was I don't have the video, but I remember the day it was announced. I think the next morning I saw Andy and Jody on there. And so this is when Andy tried to take the L. This is when he tried to take the L.
Yeah.
He tried.
But
he came out and said, "Okay, you guys were right. I was wrong." But he had done went too far. They weren't going to let him take it at all. So on there is Jody and there's Andy, and Andy's trying to say, "Well, I mean, but we're the cut's getting released," and Jody is over there. But why do you want to see Darkseid for the first time on like he was whining, saying the first time you're going to see Darkseid live action is going to
be on the small screen.
On the small screen.
It sounded bad, pretty much. Well, for him anyway. But yeah, I'll never forget that. And Andy tried to take it. He tried to take the L gracefully, and they were like, "Nah."
But you know that much. Andy at the end of the day, Andy works for Jody. Yeah. And because of that, he got to do what Massa tells him to do.
Yeah, they got to act like they're out of cheese biscuits at the Red Lobster.
You about to piss me off right there, Brian.
It's like you posted that in the chat. It's like you posted that in the chat or something. Hey, McLovin, this is not the $26 hat. I will have you know, this is a different hat. This is
you got that one though, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, he does.
I do.
He does.
And I got it for $24.99. Got that one for $24.99.
$25.
Yeah, the $25.
Oh man.
Yes. Oh man, it's just what can I say, man? You know what? It is what it is. At the end of the day, these guys, they don't know what they want, but we know that we support that guy right there.
Yes, we do.
Ray Fisher, Cyborg, baby, all day long. I love me some Cyborg.
It's a cool Funko, man.
Isn't it? Yeah. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I want one then.
Heck yeah.
Go with my baby Yoda.
Go with your baby Yoda. But that's things like I don't know, Matt. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to dive into the code of the website, and
we could have called up our guy.
Yeah,
we got a guy.
Top men.
We got a guy.
Yeah, there's like a way to like if somebody comments, you're able to find like their channel ID.
Yeah, I know. We got a guy who could have done that.
Oh,
15 minutes
Asylum?
ago.
Don't put his name out there.
Oh. I mean,
I don't know. I was just trying to like. I've seen it done. I just couldn't remember how to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's
that's
been a
good.
while, but like, yeah, I've totally.
But
I've
you know,
seen.
Zentek puts it like, I don't understand why they think there's a problem. Why? This is what got me into this whole debacle to begin with, right? Was when I first saw that these guys just couldn't handle the fact that we were getting a movie or whatever it was going to be that they didn't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
That's what got me to make a commentary video about it because I saw what it was and I was just like, what's wrong with these people? Like, why wouldn't you want to see this? Why wouldn't?
No. It's two things. Number one, Jody is in Wonder Woman 84. So and he wants that narrative to go forward.
I really hope not.
He's not a Wonder Woman 84. He's not
not in the background.
No. That was a rumor. He was in that Patty Jenkins TNT drama.
Yeah.
He was in like one scene of that. He wasn't in.
Okay. So he was sort of simping. He felt he was championing Patty by going forward with this because Wonder Woman 84 wasn't originally the sequel for Wonder Woman, because it was a new narrative. It was Jeff Johns and Patty kind of came up with this thing, which I'm still excited for. I want to see it. Number two, they're the only idiots on the other side that are cornering the market of this, so they're going to reap the most financial benefits of this. And that's the only reason why they're holding on to this narrative. Andy, like you said, Andy was trying to like, okay, hey, I'm going to take the L. But Jody was like, nah, you idiot. I'm in control of the money. I'm telling you, he even, like I told you earlier, that, earlier this year in either January or February, he was coaching Andy on a fucking live stream on how to profit off of the streams using Cash App versus using PayPal and then the super chats, because you don't have to claim any Cash Apps with the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ship it back and forth with no.
And that's what they do. That's how they get things started. Oh, $500 on Cash App. Oh, hell yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever the fuck. And they all do that shit. And they just kind of like throw it back and forth and they try to get their viewers to jump in.
Okay, that was actually Andy. I found it.
Oh,
that was actually Andy. Yeah.
Okay.
Which one?
The one that came in here and like called
second
me the second one. That was actually Andy. Yeah.
That's what we figured.
That was
sounded
actually him,
like
yeah.
him. It sounded like
it did sound like him, but I was actually able to find the channel ID and then I was able to Google it. So and it went right back to his channel. Oh, what a salty little baby! What a salty little baby! Oh no!
Hakeem
Can I have
Ray,
some more salt on my salt?
you want more salt?
Yes, Himalayan, please.
Oh God! Did you guys hear about Doomcock trying to say that the that the viewers have abandoned the Mandalorian?
Hey, shush, 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 shush.
What?
Shush, 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 shush. Because
Oh, that
tomorrow
sounds like
night,
a future topic.
tomorrow night, 8 p.m. 2 cents on nonsense. We're that's exactly what we're going to be covering here. On 2 cents on nonsense is that exact video right there.
Yes.
Yes.
That's his name.
Salty. His name
Somebody,
is
somebody sent that to me today, and I don't know if you guys happen to see like my response on Twitter was more like I can't deal with this. I can't deal with Doomcock.
Yeah, the 2 cents on nonsense show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Johnny Pop and I will be addressing that video because that video, I previewed that video a little bit, and that video is absolutely ridiculous. He starts off by quoting scripture. If you want to hear Doomcock quoting scripture and misquoting scripture, by the way, it's pretty hilarious. I love this.
Kathleen has no clue. Oh, that's Mike Zero's girlfriend. Nice.
Well, we got Mike Zero's girlfriend
We
right
know who
there.
to thank for the Pop Tarts.
You know, throw a couple
Exactly.
whiskeys back, you know.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
She's not even allowed on set.
All right, guys, I gotta run.
All right, man.
But
I like this one better.
What are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
I like that one better.
it's a little self-masturbatory, but
I didn't make it. I didn't make it. Somebody made it. Send it to me.
I approve.
Somebody made it.
Excuse me.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'll talk to you all later.
We'll see you later, Matt. We're gonna get out of here too.
Have a good one.
We'll see you later, Matt. But yeah. So, but yeah. So it's been good. It's been fun. It just is what it is at this point.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And look, like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like you guys literally, like, you know, Andy coming at me today with all this stuff. The only reason I even did this was because I'm just at a point, like, I think that this matters to them somehow. Like they feel like they've got to say this stuff and like stir this stuff up to like get people to pay attention to them. And you know, maybe that's feeding into it a little bit, you know, is, you know, making a video or whatever. But
yeah, because in their corner, they're like, yes, relevant.
Yeah, like, ooh, now we can make a video about him. And
yeah, there you go.
Look, you know, now it's you know, Larry Bird's at it again. Larry Bird's at it again. He's over here doing his thing, man. Larry Bird's talking his crap about us, and, you know, and everything. Larry Bird. It's just like, yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Yeah, I'll take that Larry Bird thing, man. I'll take it. I'll be that.
That's a compliment, you know.
Exactly, man. Like
basically,
consider
everything they've kind of done. We've kind of just embraced almost like the whole cult thing. It's like, yeah, fuck it. We embrace it as a joke, you know.
Have you not watched the channel? Like, I've only been inducting people into the SNYDER cult now for like a month and a half. Yes. Jody, Andy, come to the SNYDER cult. You would make wonderful subjects.
Submit your money. We can have a brick.
Powerful cultist you could be. Powerful cultist you could be for the SNYDER cult. Yes, come to the SNYDER cult. We've got cookies.
Yeah. Punch and pie.
Punch and pie.
Unlimited Little Caesars.
Unlimited Little Caesars.
That's
Crazy bread.
Unlimited power. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks to everyone who watched this video. Thanks to everyone who came in and supported us and supported me today. And thank you for all of you who retweeted and who showed your support by liking and putting positive things on Twitter and then also here. Thank you to everyone who gave in the super chats today. We do appreciate you. And you know what? I will say this, like, you know, Ryan was talking about earlier, and it's true. Like, you know, so this is there are people who are using these are people who are using negativity to basically grift you. Okay, they're trying to get something from you. They're trying to prey. That's the same reason why we go after Doomcock and Mike Zero and all this stuff, is because they're using negativity. They're using your fears. They're using what they think are your concerns about pop culture and things, and they're preying on that. And they're using drama to draw people in, because look, drama sells, right? We all know that.
Yeah.
Drama sells for sure. And the thing is, they can use that to suck you in, and then they get your support, and they make you feel like you're doing something by supporting them financially or giving to them. And look, there is nothing wrong with supporting anyone. There's nothing wrong with showing your support to a YouTuber, right? So all the people who come in, you're just mad because you don't get the kind of money that they get. No, that's not what this is about at all. This is about the fact that it's okay to support a YouTuber that you like. It's all right. Right? I mean, it helps them, right? You know, and it helps them to update their systems. Everyone who's a supporter of this channel, like, I am always grateful. I'm humbled and I'm thankful for anything anybody gives. Everybody who gave in the super chats tonight, you guys are awesome and I appreciate you. And everybody who does that, just know that you're appreciated. But that's not this channel is not a what'd you call it? A telethon.
Yeah.
This is not a telethon to prey on your negativity. If we're saying something that you like, if we're giving you some entertainment value that you like, what was the comment that was in here earlier? I wish I could find it now. That said something about you guys have made, 2020 has sucked or whatever, but you guys have made it a lot of fun. I'm trying to remember who said it now.
I mean, that's about the highlight from my 2020 is my experience on YouTube with all you guys. I mean, it's been great. I mean,
yeah,
out of that negativity brought this positivity. So, I mean, so in a way, thank you.
Oh, here it is. It was of course it was. Of course it was. It was Tom Hanks ballsack 69. He.
This man speaks truth. He knows.
I'll do it. You wouldn't think it, but you know what? Tom Hanks ballsack 69. He is a man of truth for sure.
He knows things.
The most knowledgeable ballsack around.
There you go.
Word.
It says 2020 sucks, but you guys make it entertaining. And you know what? And that's the thing. It's like if somebody entertains you, if there's a movie that you like, if there's a TV show that you like, and you put money towards that and you buy it or you do whatever, that's great, right?
Yeah.
And that is fine. What's bad is when somebody grifts you for it, when somebody gives you a false narrative, when somebody tries to manipulate you into thinking that somehow you're supporting something positive when it's really negativity. And that's what we do stand up against. And when people you don't have to, I talked to somebody today that sent me a message and said, "Hey, Enosh, I wouldn't say this publicly, and I'm not saying that I don't believe Ray Fisher, but I have my concerns, and I've got questions about this." And he says that I'm waiting to see how this plays out before I make any judgments. And he says, "I hope you'll still be my friend." And I said, "Dude," that's the way you should approach something like this. It's okay if you have some doubts. It's okay if you're not fully in or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to think just like me.
It's called being an adult.
Yeah. like that's fine. That's being a human being. And that's the way that you do it, is you have a conversation and you go, "Hey, guess what? Here are my concerns, but I'm open-minded," right? When you have people putting out these videos that are just, just being negative, just to be negative, like Warner destroys Ray Fisher, a liar, right? Warner Brothers calls Ray Fisher a liar. Warner Brothers didn't call, for whatever. Yay Fisher exposed with Jody's corner. That is, this should be Andy overreacts because Cyborg's watching me, but it's bad when I point out the fact that that Ray Fisher, indeed, whether or not that was him earlier tonight or not, Ray Fisher has shouted out the channel, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing, folks, is that when you come to the Poindexter Lounge, I know when you go to Zeverfet, when you go to ACS, when you go to Brian's channel. And you know what? Even Matt Jarbo has got a whole style of his own sometimes. And man, you go to a couple of his channels, you're going to get some weird stuff. But most of it's people actually, they're talking to him. But and sometimes he's got some interesting angles. And I love Matt. But and Matt would tell you the same, right? So, but the thing is that we're going to give you something real. And that's what I want you to get when you come here to the Poindexter Lounge. I want you to feel like you walked away. Maybe you had a good time. You had some fun, right? And like Rasha here the other day, man, I know she was watching something we were on, and man, she was laughing and she was having a good time with some of the fun that we were having. And that's what I like. I love to see people laughing and having a good time and being positive.
Right. That's 2 cents on nonsense in a nutshell, man.
Exactly. Let's have a good time together. But to do that, you don't have to bring everybody down. You don't have to be negative. And if you don't believe exactly like I do, we can still be friends. It's okay. And so I hope that you guys see that's my heart. And like I said, it's not a challenge. It's not, a gauntlet thrown down. It's an invitation that Andy Signore, if you ever want to sit down and just have a conversation, you and me, and talk like adults, I'm here. Poindexter Lounge. Pretty easy to find. I know you know where I am. You'll have to unblock me, but you can get a hold of me. All right. And, and it's probably going to take more than just popping into a video and saying, hey, guys, I'm here. Look, I showed up. Ooh, look at me. It's going to take
gotta bounce.
Yeah, gotta bounce. Gotta get out of here before somebody actually throws some truth at me.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit always get.
Gonna mute you now.
Enosh makes him sound like animal off Muppet Baby.
Yeah.
And it's Signore. Super chat.
Or old dude on the the redone A New Hope. He's like, again. He's like, what's the
Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
Popcorn Planet.
Yes. Yeah, Return of the Jedi. That's right. Yeah.
Gooba fish.
Hey, so and then look at here at the end, man. Ryan Hartwell, love Ryan, says nothing wrong with spreading positivity. We could use more of that. Ryan, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you, buddy, for the super chat. Yeah, like I said, you know what? And Efren Guzman here at the end. I love this. You know what? This is a great positive way to end. Hey guys, first time watcher, what are your thoughts on Marvel and DC? That right there.
There you go.
That right there, folks. Like we just had this whole conversation about all this stuff that went on today. And then I love Efren comes in here with a legitimate nerd question, because what is the Poindexter Lounge at the end of the day?
It's a place for nerds.
It's a place for nerds, folks. And that's it right there. And you know what, Efren, we're getting ready to close up, but I will say this. I'm a huge DC fan through and through. My son's middle name is Jor-El. I know these guys are DC. Look at this guy, for goodness sake. This guy's got a Superman shirt on. This guy's got a Batman. This guy's got a Batman shirt on. I don't know what that is you're wearing, Brian. What is that you're wearing?
San Jose Sharks jersey.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's King Shark, so I guess that works.
There you go.
I'm wearing my Justice
Superboy
League.
fan.
I'm wearing exactly. I'm wearing that. I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt.
Somebody calling?
That was.
Yeah, somebody's calling.
We have a caller?
Okay.
Caller. Where are you, caller?
It sounded like one of those random scene in Bad Boys. It was just like some Miami
like
music
elevator music. Elevator music.
It was the Cantina theme from Star Wars.
Right. But so we're all huge DC fans here. I mean, I'm sitting right here. I got another Superman hat over here. I got, I got Henry Cavill right over my shoulder. I love Marvel too. I'm a Marvel fan. I'm not as big of a Marvel fan as I am a DC fan, but if you're around here long enough, man, if you come back, you're going to see all kinds of great content about nerd stuff. You're going to see stuff about DC. You're going to see stuff about Marvel. You're going to see stuff about Star Wars and anything nerdy. Back to the future, Star Trek, everything, man. You're going to see it all. And I will say this, because I haven't mentioned this. Anybody who did give in the super chats tonight, you are also in the running, along with all of our Patreon supporters and our members of the channel, for this month's giveaway. That I'm going to give this away on Friday night. I'm going to give this away on Friday night because we got our Mandalorian watch party at 8 p.m. On Friday night, so you can watch the Mandalorian along with us. And I'm going to give this away during that. It is it's the Blu-ray of all 3 Matrix movies, along with the Animatrix. So there you go. So anybody who's given a super chat this month, or also if you're a member or you're a Patreon supporter,
hey, Emperor said he just subbed, man.
Man. Awesome. That is awesome.
Thank you, sir. Man. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that, man. You are awesome. So, and I look forward to talking to you, Efren, as time goes by. Thank you. What's up, man?
Before we bounce, have y'all heard anything about them releasing season 1 of Mando on like 4K or something?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, no kind of physical media of it at all.
I haven't seen it yet.
I want to. Yeah,
it might be going back into the vault.
Into the vault.
Disney loves to put shit in their vault.
They do. And then like 10 years from now, they'll be like,
they'll release a box set because Mandalorian season 2 is actually chapter 8
or chapter 9.
Chapter 9, sorry, chapter 9.
Yeah,
Is they're continuing, so they might end, to where it's like when the chapters are over, then they'll release it as a set. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think we'll probably get to season 3 and then they'll release season 1. You know?
Yeah. I'm like Ryan. I'm a physical media guy. Like I
gotta have it.
I like to hold it.
Yeah.
It's much easier. Just like to me and Dawson, he's doing a review of the ultimate cut of Watchmen and stuff, and I think I'm gonna join him on that.
Heck yeah.
And I was trying to watch it like a couple days ago, and I'm like looking, where's it at? No, it's on my DVD. That's where it's at. It's hard to find it anywhere besides like the physical. So if I didn't have that physical copy, I'd just be, this is the one where they throw the Black Freighter in there, and it's all done up just like the graphic novel and stuff.
So tomorrow night we are back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a show that we do called 2 Cents on Nonsense. It's a comedy show. We just talk about ridiculous nonsense stuff regarding pop culture. Tomorrow is actually about The Mandalorian and a guy named Doomcock who's got some ridiculous things about The Mandalorian. And then Friday night we'll be live again, like I said, at 8 p.m. also Eastern Standard Time for our Mandalorian watch party. And then I'm going to start doing this because I've been trying to figure out a weekly night where I can just do a live show so you guys can always know that I'm going to be doing a live show on this night. Nerdy's got Monday nights. You guys got Thursday nights for the four nerds and stuff.
Yeah.
And like there's too many good channels around, and it's like I feel like I never want to step on anybody's toes, but it's like you got to get some of this stuff out, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm actually going to start doing a Tuesday night show.
Can't do Tuesday.
Tuesday talk with Enosh. Talk to me Tuesday, right?
Ooh.
Talk to me Tuesday. So
Talk back Tuesday.
Heck, what's that? What'd you say?
Talk back Tuesday.
Talk back Tuesday. Talk to me Tuesday, where you guys can actually come on. You can talk to me. We'll talk about different subjects, and we can talk about the things that you guys want to talk about, and then also whatever else is going on in the world of nerddom. This is the first I've heard of this, Barcelona. Have you guys heard about Brandon Routh coming back for The Flash?
The Flash movie? For the Flash TV show?
I don't know.
They
Flash
got to do
TV
something.
show or movie?
Because I lost complete interest on the Flash for CW.
Well,
So if they do something cool with him, then I might look into it because I like Brandon. I think he's cool.
Sure. She says possibly for Flashpoint movie. I'd be down.
I did a poster that had him in it.
Yeah,
that was funny. But yeah, that'd be sweet just to have him.
Oh
show
yeah.
up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can use my own emoticons, right? Oh yeah. That's what you get when you become a member. Is you get to get these emoticons, so I can use my emoticons. Oh yeah. What would you call this one?
Oh.
Look
Look at Tiff in the background. She's like, "Yo, what?"
Well, yeah. What is this?
Two nerds. Oh, what is these? Two nerds in their element.
Oh man.
What do you call this one?
Damn.
He must work out.
Yeah. He must work out.
Bam. Bam. Super punch.
Super punch. Yeah.
Wow. Love that. All right, guys. Well, hey, Anthony, tell the good people at home where they can find you, because you are also here on the YouTubes, and we want people to go visit you and subscribe to you as well.
I am. You can find me on all sorts of social media at 2279ACS. If you go to YouTube, search for the SCS Humorous, you'll find me there. Also, Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, you can find me with this good dude up here, Ryan, and Dawson and Zod on Four Nerds weekly. And my regular show, the ACS Universe podcast, just it's random. So like, there's no telling what day it might be on, but it just floats around the channel. But yeah, That's where you can find me. And
In fact, it's right now. Welcome to the ACS. Welcome to the ACS program. Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your host, Anthony, with his special guest, Brian, Master of None.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen?
Also, ladies and gentlemen, his very special guest, Enosh from the Poindexter Lounge. And of course, Ryan will be here as well with a great way of spicing up your Thanksgiving dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Anthony.
Yeah! Ryan, tell them how to cook the best turkey they've ever eaten in their entire life.
Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to devein them, and then you want to take the feathers and you want to put them in a bowl, because you don't want to cook the feathers because they don't taste very good after you pluck them from the bird. So it's really good to put them to the side, because you don't want to put it in the oven because that could start a fire. So then you want to take your baster and you want to take that out, and you want to have them baste the turkey, right? You want to put a lot of stuff that's on there that's just like herbs and like some kind of sauce. It'd be pretty good. It cooks in. What's going on now?
Do or do not. There is no try.
That's right. You don't want to try a cookie. You want a cookie. You don't want to put your oven on 350, maybe 400. But you don't want to cook too long, because then the bird's going to get dry and you don't want to lose all the juices.
The key is Brian.
Yeah, thank you very much, Brian, with the mustache. The juice is where it's at, because you want to be able to like drink the turkey when it's done.
How you cook the stuffing though?
Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to grab some breadcrumbs and you want to kind of mix them up into a bowl. Now, you don't want to use a bowl that has the feathers in the bowl, because that's already contaminated, and you want to get that cleaned out. Next thing you want to do is add croutons. The croutons have a little crunch to it, so when you put it in the oven, it's going to keep that crunch, because you don't want it to get too soggy. So,
way to go, Poindexter. Check out this clip. Thank you, Poindexter Lounge.
Yo, that was fire.
Yeah,
Ryan, that was great. Dude.
That was great, Ryan. That was great, Ryan. Nerdy's like,
used to be a soft day down San Antonio.
That's it. You're off the 4 nerds. It's done.
Oh no. Well, now my Thursday nights are free, so I can come up with
there you go.
So.
Oh boy, that's funny. That's funny. All right, guys. Well, that's right. We only went to him. Brian down here. Where can people find you, sir?
Well, you can find me on my YouTube channel, The Master of None. Also, you can find me on Twitter at bhill170167. I know it's a lot of numbers, but we'll get there eventually. And also, we have a new Twitter bit for the Binge Buddies account. Swing by. It's with our good buddy Mad Max. We do some every week. We're gonna just something that, there's a lot of binging going on right now. That's what we do, So anyways, you can find us there at Binge Buddies 1, the number 1. And that's basically where you can find me. I'll post a link of my channel in the private chat, so you can post it for them.
There you go. Yeah. And then Ryan. Thanks for being here tonight, man.
Oh, man.
Always.
Anytime, man. Thanks for inviting me. It's always a pleasure to be at the lounge, whether in person or via the internet.
Exactly.
You can find me on the Zeverfed on all social media outlets, I guess. I just did a Mandalorian review today for the season 2, episode 9. Did that with my son. It was pretty good. We enjoyed it. So yeah, check that out. And Woody Harrelson from White Man Can't Jump. So I mean, we do a lot of movie reviews, either animated, live action, DC, Star Wars, whatever. And we're branching out into other things. So please come by, drop a line, let us know what you think of the videos, subscribe, support the channel. I appreciate it. And if you want to get a I Stand with Ray Fisher shirt, hey, we have those still available on Teespring. So that's in the description of every video of mine. And all proceeds go to charity, afsp.org. I get zero money. I put that up just as a way to support, as a fan, support Ray Fisher. And everybody on this stream owns this shirt.
Yep. Mine shipped yesterday. So
nice.
So lots of positivity here on the channel. Hey, guess what, guys? My Emperor Palpatine lightsaber is here. It arrived, and it is now time to do a review of my Emperor Palpatine lightsaber.
You got two of them? Because Emperor Palpatine is a dual wield.
Oh yeah, I heard that after the fact, but no, I'm good. I got one. But
awesome.
Yeah, but I can't wait, man. I've wanted that one for a long time, so I can't wait for that one. And I got a couple Ultra Sabers, man.
Oh, nice.
So I can actually duel.
Yes.
Yeah, heck yeah. I got them super cheap, man. I got them super cheap.
I gotta bring this. I gotta bring this next time.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yellow.
Can't wait.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I'm up to now 17. It's either 18 or 19 sabers altogether.
I don't have that many.
Yep. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, you can always find me right here at the Poindexter Lounge. You can also find me at Poindexter Lounge on Twitter, just with no E in the middle. So Poindexter with just an X in the middle, because they won't give us that E for some reason. They won't give us that extra letter. One letter too many, apparently. And then you can always find us on Facebook at Poindexter Lounge, on Instagram at Poindexter Lounge. All those links are in the description below. All of our social media links, you can email us at poindexterlounge@gmail.com. And look, we love to have fun here, and we're glad that you're along for the ride. Okay. And if you really want to go down the rabbit hole, you can go to my Twitter and you can read the exchanges that we had today with the lovely Andy Signore, and make your own decisions about who you think acted like an adult. Because I actually put that to him at one point. I just put that out there. I just said, hey, look at it all. What do you think? Who do you think is acting like an adult here? I'll just give you a spoiler warning. It was me. Yes, here's Master of None's link. I'm going to copy that here, and I'll put that in here for you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
So you can find his.
Just want to say before we jump out here, shouts out to the chat. Anybody I missed? Rail was good. Efren, that's a new follower for you.
Heck yeah.
He's
that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So glad you're here, Efren, for sure, man. So glad you're here. And this is a nerd family for sure. This is the nerd family. We got a new intro coming, guys. We got a new intro coming that is fire. It's animated. It is so cool. I can't wait to show you guys. It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait. We'll undo it so nobody can make fun of me with the Poindexter Lounge anymore.
Poindexter Lounge.
So supportive, everyone. Right? Everyone is so supportive of the channel. Also, if you are wanting to get one of those, I support Ray Fisher t-shirts. Here is the link for that as well. That's in there now. You guys can go follow that link. It's a great t-shirt, a great way to show your support for Ray Fisher, and to also give back something for suicide prevention. So there you go. All right. I think I got to everybody. Hey guys, thanks for being here tonight. Thank you for showing your support for me, for the lounge, for these guys, and for Ray Fisher, most importantly, and for what's right. Just like for there comes a time where you got to stand up for what you believe in, even in the face of idiots or people who just don't get why you believe the things that you believe. And I think in our country right now, if there was ever a time to just support one another and to be good to one another, and show each other some respect, regardless of how you feel about something and how I feel about something. I love the fact that I have friends from all different walks of life, all different backgrounds, all different races, colors, creeds, religions, sexual orientations. I just love people, and I would even say that if they would let me, Andy Signore and Jody could be put in that too. And I still love them because they're human beings. and I don't wish any ill will towards them. And I hope that I hope that they end up seeing that this is some silliness about a movie, right? Like, let it go. Just be good to each other. Let us have what we want, and you can have what you want. And at the end of the day, we can all be happy. There's no point in fighting. There's no point in being silly about it. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have the emoji, I encourage you to put it in there right now. But this is what I have to say. I stand with Ray Fisher. I know that our members do too, and you guys have that. And so I'm going to keep standing with Ray. Ain't nobody gonna push me off of that. So, well, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are always fabulous, always fun to work with. It's always a good time when I am here in the lounge with my friends. All right, guys, until next time, stay true to yourself, stay nerdy. Don't let anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter. And as long as you show respect to one another, there will always be a place for you here in the Poindexter Lounge. Until next time, bye-bye.